Hey. Just waiting to see if it was taking a second. I hit go live, it didn't go live. But anywho, today we're going to be talking about the holidays. The holidays are coming fast, and for a lot of people, that means that your money is moving even faster. So today's topic is specifically, how to align your money with your priorities for the holidays, before the holidays. Okay, so if that's something that you're interested in or you need to be here for, stay tuned. Hey. Thank you for tuning in. Welcome to Talk Tuesday. If you've been here before, welcome back. If this is your first time, Talk Tuesday is our weekly segment where we go over tips to help you enhance your finances. I'm Coach D, your financial coach, and I want to help you to reach and exceed your financial goals while still enjoying life in the process. Hey, thank you guys for tuning in. All right. So before I even jump right into it, if you are local to me, if you know where you're local to me, you know you're local to me. If you are local to me, I'm going to be having a ribbon cutting in 2 days on Thursday at the Chamber location at 2 p.m. So I invite you to join me. If you're not local to me, I'll take some pictures. I'll share it on social media so you can feel like you were there with us. If you have been tuned in with us for a while, you know that I've been going live for a couple years now, every Tuesday at 6 p.m. Eastern. But earlier this year, I had a house fire and I kind of just stopped everything for a moment. And right now, I'm just getting back to, business, getting back to business. So this Thursday's kind of the ribbon cutting is going to be just like celebrating the reopening of me just opening everything back up because I had stopped everything. Of course, that's all I could do was stop everything. But now I'm like, bringing things back. So this Thursday will be like our, kind of like our reopening celebration. So I'm really excited about it. If you are local to us, definitely join us. Thank you for tuning in live. And let's get into our topic for today. So today we're going to be talking about how our money should align with our priorities before the holidays. This is an important topic because most times the holidays is what actually throw your money off for the year. So you could be, doing really good. Here comes the holidays. So let's talk about it. So, why does it matter? Why is it important? Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. I appreciate it. But why does it matter? Why should your priorities align, your money align with your priorities? Because what are priorities? Those are things that you want. Those are important to you, and your money should align with that. So you're able to do those things. So with the holidays, what we'll do is quickly get off track because we're not thinking about our priorities, what our plans were, what our goal was, or what our money was supposed to be used for. We're like, oh, gotta get this gift, gotta get this gift, gotta get this gift. Oh, I forgot this person, I forgot that person. So then you can find yourself spending. So it's important to first prioritize your money, figure out where your priorities are, and make sure something that's you want to do with your money instead of what others want you to do. More congratulations. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm excited. I'm really excited because I never actually had a ribbon cutting when I first opened. So I'm excited. Yes. So, sometimes what we'll do for the holidays when we're overspending because we didn't really think about our money is come January, now we don't have our money for our bills for January because we've overspent in December for our expenses because we weren't thinking about our priorities for January. We were thinking about, making sure everyone's happy in December as far as the holidays come. So you don't want to confuse, you know, being generous and things like that. And then you're sacrificing yourself because in January, when you're sitting there looking at your bills, you're by yourself. And people who have the gifts, they have the gifts, they're happy. Then now you're stuck in this all by yourself. So don't put yourself in that situation. That's why you should start now. You have a couple months still until the holidays, so there's plenty of time to prepare, because your holidays definitely shouldn't be a setback for you financially. It should definitely be some fun, enjoying things. And actually, before I even get into, so I'm going to go into ways to align your money with your finances. I'm going to go over a couple. But before that, I did do 30 days of actual posts. I post videos. All of them were under a minute, which was a little challenging for me to do because there's sometimes I want to keep going. I had to record again because the video cut me off before I was finished because I had exceeded the minute. So every video is under a minute, but there's 30 days of holiday money prep. It's in my YouTube. It's under a playlist, 30 days of holiday money prep. You can go watch them if you want to watch them once a day, so you can kind of feel the 30 days how I posted them, or if you want to fly through them and come back and fly through them, or star the ones, or definitely thumbs up them, but the ones that are important for you to remember, check it out. There's something I believe is very helpful and can be helpful for you if you listen to it, so go check it out. So but let's get into 10 ways to make sure we're not going to go over all 10. I was write down 10 and then I just go pick a couple to talk about because I want to, keep you guys forever. I love the posts. They were very informative. Thank you. Thank you very much. See, and that's why you guys should go back and look at it. If you haven't looked at it, go check them out. They're all in the playlist. You don't have to go try to find them on YouTube. It's in the playlist and they're in order. You can watch one and it'll actually go down to the next one, next one, next one. Or if you want to stop and come back the next day and listen to the next one. But just to prioritizing your money and make sure it's aligning with your, make sure your money is aligning with your priorities. What you will first want to do is, what are your priorities? Ask yourself, what are my priorities? Excuse me, what is important to me? What is something that I must do that I don't want the holidays to throw off track for me? Number one, it should be your bills. Whatever expenses that you have to pay for the month, make sure you put your money aside for that. Make sure you're able to say, this money is for my bills, this is money what I have for the holidays. And that's why it's important to start early, because if you start early, you can see this in the beginning and see how much you have left. And then you can see how much you'll have every month to build up to your total amount for the holiday. So first things first, set your priorities. Because outside of your bills, you might be having a vacation you're working towards, might be a little gift you want to get yourself, think about that. What are your priorities for your money before you get started into holidays? If you're someone who frequently overspends in the holiday, then you definitely want to get started early, just like I said, because if there's something you do every year, then this is a problem for you and you need to address it so you can avoid it this season. So you can go into the new year with a fresh start, because you don't want that one thing, the holidays, to throw you off track and just kill your year at the end of the year. Let's say you were doing wonderful and this is the thing that just spirals you out. Or if you weren't doing so good, this could be the thing that kind of gets you together so that you can start the new year better, in a better position. So either way, it's beneficial to, start early so you don't overspend this year. Because you could be someone who every year I'm going to set this limit, and then you don't. So find a way to set it this year. Find a way to stick to it. You can do different things with your money. Pull it out the bank and have it here. This is all I have to use. This is all I'm going to use. And you can only do what you can do. Okay. Set your boundaries. Set your boundaries, because sometimes we'll get into a thing where I buy a gift for you, you buy a gift for me, and then maybe I feel like I gotta get you a gift that's like, beyond my budget, what I can afford to get. No, because your gift should be the gift that is from the heart. It's because I thought you would love it. I thought you could benefit from it, or something I thought you thinking you wanted, or something you might have said you wanted. And let's say it's something that you can't afford to get. Maybe you can get them a gift card so it can help towards getting that thing without sending yourself awry. Sometimes we will, trying to do more than we can really do. Don't sacrifice that. Don't put yourself there. So, set those boundaries so that you are spending what you can. And then if you, can't afford to, maybe you want to, then what if you just said, like, this year, we're just not going to get each other gifts. That way I don't have to feel bad when you give me a gift, or that way I don't have to feel like I have to keep up with you, or, spend a certain amount, or set a limit. You spend $50, I spend $50, then you kind of feel okay with it. say you're going to start early, and that never happens. A lot of people say that too. I'm going to start early this holiday season. Yes, I am. And then it never happens, and things come up, and it's like, okay, I'm going to start next paycheck. I'm going to start next paycheck. Then next thing you know, it's December 24th. Then you're out there with all those people running crazy, trying to get what's left, going crazy. Don't put yourself in that situation. There's over 2 months. Get started now. Avoid that craziness, set your boundaries, because a lot of times when you wait till the last minute, now you haven't put any money aside. So what are you going to do? Use credit. Now you're putting yourself into more debt for the holidays, which is unnecessary. Don't do that. And then if you don't have credit cards, then you might be spending money again on money that's supposed to be used in January for your well-being, for your home, for for you, your children, your pets, whoever. That money was, needed for something, and you're forced to use it because of the holidays. Some people can set boundaries like, look, this is what I'm spending. This is it. I'm not going any further. Some people can say, I'm not spending this much. You go to the store, well, maybe I'll spend a little. Maybe I'll spend a little bit, so don't put yourself in that. It should be a balance of having a great time at the holidays while still having, some discipline. So you can still go out. Let's say you're someone who maybe your job has a Pollyanna. Maybe your family does a Pollyanna. There were a couple different things going on, a lot of different events you might go to for the holidays that require you to spend. Could be like a family event where, you wear pajamas and you're all fun and cute and things like that. It's a great time. But just think about your budget. If that's something that you do, now buy your pajamas. Or now buy, or, let's say you're in a multiple Pollyannas, you can say, I can only do one Pollyanna this year. Thinking about it early will help you to see first what you can do, because knowing what your money is for, because you've now prioritized it. Now you can say, well, I can only afford to spend $400 this holiday season. Then you know what you can do. You know what's important, what you want to spend more money. Maybe you want to do all the Pollyannas, and maybe you just want to give something else, But just think about it. I have on here. Your goals. Don't forget to consider your goals for the holiday season. Sometimes our goals are out the window because the holidays, for me, that's my favorite holiday. Christmas is my favorite holiday too. So I like to enjoy it. I like everybody to have a good time. I like to give gifts to make people smile, but I never want it to be the gift that throws me off my goal. Throws me off my goals. Now that I'm overspent, now that credit card that I was this close to being paid off, now it's back up the top. It's back maxed out. Now to set myself back what I might have worked on the whole year, hang it down for one day. So just be mindful of that. How long it takes you to pay your debt off. Don't allow yourself to just fill it up. Setting that amount aside each check is more important. You're not going to pay the interest on it. Unless, like, let's say you have a credit card that has rewards, of course, use that credit card, but pay it right back. If you can't pay it right back, don't use your card, because the more you pay in interest, what you pay in interest is going to exceed your rewards. Okay. And let's see, I think I ran through everything I wanted to discuss. Yeah. All right. So I actually ran through all the things I wanted to, talk about as far as prioritizing our money before the holidays. I think it's very important. So if you are someone who every year you struggle with the holidays financially, either you are not having money to buy gifts, then start now putting money aside. That way you don't have to do credit or be forced to spend money that you need for something else, because you could have credit and you might not have credit. Maybe you have a credit card, maybe you don't. You don't take out a loan. Don't do all that stuff either. Not for the holidays. So plan ahead. And it's not worth it, and it will put yourself further in debt. Yes, it definitely will put you in further debt, and you don't want that. So that was today's topic, and I hope this live encourages you to prioritize your money before the holidays. You should prioritize it anyway, but definitely before the holidays, because a lot of times we don't think about it. We don't say, well, this is important for me. This is important for me. Sit down, think about what's important for you right now with your money. What is my money has to do this? I have to go on that vacation, or I am paying off something. then you gotta stick to it. Or whatever is a priority to you, because your priorities might be different than my priorities. So write it down, take a moment, write it down, write it out. So you know what's important, what you need, how much money you need to set aside, and you already know your income. And you kind of see what's in the middle, and you can start either, whatever's left each pay, get a gift, or set it aside. If your gift costs more, maybe you can't get a gift of what's left that time. Okay. All right. Well, I hope that this was helpful for you. I'll be back next week, same place, same time here on YouTube at 6 p.m. Eastern with a different topic. I should have had my topic out so I could share with you what it was for next week, but I don't. So I'll just meet me here and you'll find out what our topic is. You're very welcome. Thank you for tuning in. Again, I appreciate you guys for just hopping on here with me every Tuesday. Thank you. I appreciate it because you don't have to be here. Thank you for the reminder before I get ahead of myself. You're very welcome, because I don't want you to get ahead of yourself. All right. So have a great week, and I'll see you next week.